Hey guys, Doman here with another quick wrap-up of another ATV where I try and squeeze everything down to 5 minutes. So what you're seeing on the screen right now is current work that's being done to Levski Landing. They want to make it more cinematic and basically make it have a better feel. Now they're also working on the cargo mechanics for 3.0 as you can see here. They're currently working on grids and stuff like that within ships to let you know where you can actually put cargo and where cargo can actually fit. Please take into account that when you put a vehicle in a cargo bay, that will take up space where cargo could go. So yeah, it's going to be pretty interesting to see how people are able to actually physically walk around the ship. Like, as you can see here inside the new Drake Cutlass, it'd be quite difficult to maneuver around there with cargo in there, I think, if you're trying to get out in a hurry. So yeah, they've also been working on the object containers or something, whatever they call it in the technical terms, for areas now, such as Grimhex. So Grimhex is now located basically inside the grid or object container of Yala, the moon. So that's pretty interesting. So they've been working on working on the object container editing system. Before it was pretty messy and basically it was more work for the people working on it to get it ready. Now they've sort of streamlined it and sorted out all the bugs so that the people can now basically work on object containers freely without having to go in and out trying to get things working. They've been working on the interior damage states for ships and what will basically activate these, so you're not just gonna have smoke pouring out of the floor for no reason. That would be pretty bizarre, I think. So yeah, which is pretty cool. I do love the new Constellation Aquila. As you can see here, it looks absolutely fantastic. A really gorgeous ship, and the interior with all these flashing lights just looks like something out of Aliens or something. They've been working on the IFCS flight system because it's separate from it's got its own sort of like physics thing going on. It's separate from the main physics engine, and they're currently working on that to try and streamline it so they can have more players in one sort of instance at any time. So yeah, as you can see here, this is a new quantum travel system, and it does look absolutely fantastic compared to the old one. And yeah, I am really thoroughly looking forward to seeing where they go with this. They're going around now with designers to really, polish it up and stuff. The Rsi Aurora is now going through its final design check or whatever, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. I mean, just look at it. The detail is mind-boggling. So yeah, they've got a whole bunch of skins too for it, for designers to basically use and, get to grips with, and I think that's great. The more skins for ships, in my opinion, the better. So yeah, the Anvil Terrapin has now gone through its grey box phase, and it's being handed over to the next set of designers to wrap it up, basically, and it looks absolutely fantastic. I mean, just look at this. If you are an owner of an Anvil Terrapin, you're going to be very happy, because it looks a lot better than I possibly imagined it would look. I mean, yeah, it's going to be absolutely amazing. Just look at the ramp and stuff. That looks really cool. And yeah, I love the detail in the rear where the engines are. I just love the fact that it has so many animated components on it that are all doing things. Like, you have the armor which lifts up to be able to be a vent for heat and things like that. Then you can lock it all down when you want to have less of a signature, and it will make it more sturdy as well. I mean, I just absolutely love that. Then you have the armor which covers the windows too. I mean, this ship is absolutely fantastic in terms of animations and things going on. It is very complicated, and I love that. So yeah, Anvil Terrapin is looking great. They've also started work on the stats for the website. They're currently overhauling all the stats for all the ships. They're currently making it more up-to-date and, easy to read and whatnot. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that, to having a detailed, analysis now of all the ship's components and an up-to-date spec chart for them. They're currently working on characters, as you can see here. So this is very important for us in terms of, when we do go to make our own characters. You can see how the armor does not merge anywhere, and how everything is actually very realistic in Star Citizen. You don't have clipping issues. Doesn't that look fantastic? You have the heavy armor there, and then there's the Explorer armor. They're currently working on also other characters for Levski Landing, female characters. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, so they're currently working on mining crews and things like that. That'll be on the planet's surface or whatever. And yeah, I think the apparel here, I'm not sure if this is the final color scheme they're going with, but yeah, it looks pretty crazy and pretty out there. But who knows what people will be wearing in the future from now. We're currently working on the modular armor system, so this will allow us to have more customization in the future on armor and things like this. And they're also bringing all the old armors up to date, so all the old outlaw and UEE armor that we had in the early days, it's all being worked on and being brought up to date in terms of detail. As you can see here, they're currently working on hairstyles and stuff that we'll have for customization in the future, and I think it's great that they're going down this road, so we won't all be bald now, which is kind of nice. You can see that they've currently been working on the Marine, which will be on the bridge of the Idris, and the EVA engineer gear. I mean, look at the engineer gear, it looks really cool. It reminds me of the explorer gear, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Female armor has been going through its final phase now. As you can see, the light armor is looking absolutely great, and the explorer suit is pretty much finished too. So yeah, that looks absolutely fantastic. I think CIG have done a great job, and they've really been steaming ahead here with their work, and I'm thoroughly looking forward to the next ATV to see what they're doing. Now, this is what really got me hyped. They've done a lot of work to the network code. As you can see here, they're trying to streamline it and basically make it so there's less stuff to be broadcast, if you get what I mean. So our PCs are only being updated with the information they need to be. So yeah, that's cool. So that means less bandwidth is being used up, and it means that we can have more people in each instance, and then it means we can have all sorts of craziness going on without having major lag. So I am thoroughly looking forward to seeing the amount of how far they can take this. They said they had an 80% increase, and that is big. That is absolutely huge in terms of the savings they've made. So yeah, I'm thoroughly looking forward to seeing where they're taking Star Citizen and what's going to happen in the next ATV. I am super hyped and cannot wait. Also, on a side note, guys, the next video is going to be something slightly different. As I said, I'm going to be introducing new games to the channel. Star Citizen will still be on the channel. Don't worry, guys. I'm still going to be making regular Star Citizen videos, but I'm also going to be featuring other games here as well. So I'm going to try and broaden the horizon, as they would say, and introduce you guys to some new other games that you might not know about and might absolutely find fun as hell, you know? So yeah, I'm going to be doing that as well and covering a couple of other games here and there. And yeah, be introducing you guys to some new stuff, and I hope you enjoy it. So you guys, let me know what you thought of this ATV wrap up in the comment section below. You know the drill, commanders. Fly safe, and I'll see you in the verse. And I hope you have a brilliant day. Take it easy, guys.